Most people think millionaires are special, smarter, luckier, more talented. But the truth is far less glamorous and far more powerful. Millionaires are not created by luck. They are created by habits. Habits repeated daily, quietly, relentlessly, often when no one is watching. In fact, if you study self-made millionaires long enough, you'll notice something shocking. They don't do extraordinary things. They do ordinary things, extraordinarily well. Today, we're breaking down 5 habits that separate average lives from extraordinary wealth. If you internalize even one of these, your future will never look the same. This is Mindset Empire. Let's begin. Habit 1. Laser focus. The average person lives distracted. Phone buzzing, notifications flashing, endless scrolling, constant noise. Millionaires live differently. They understand something most people never realize. Focus is currency. Where your attention goes, your life follows. While most people try to do everything, millionaires obsess over one direction at a time. One goal, one mission, one priority. They don't wake up asking, what feels good today? They wake up asking, what matters most today? Laser focus means saying no, often. No to distractions. No to comfort. No to people who drain your energy. It means sacrificing short-term pleasure for long-term power. While others multitask their way into mediocrity, millionaires go all in on the few actions that move the needle. They don't confuse movement with progress. They don't confuse busyness with results. They choose clarity over chaos. And once you develop focus, something dangerous happens. Your progress accelerates. Your confidence grows. And opportunities start appearing where others see none. Focus is not about doing more. It's about eliminating everything that doesn't matter. Habit 2. Delayed gratification. This habit alone explains why most people stay broke. They want rewards now. Now happiness. Now comfort. Now validation. Millionaires think in decades. They're willing to look stupid today to look unstoppable tomorrow. Delayed gratification means choosing the hard path when the easy one is available. It means saving when others spend, learning when others relax, building when others consume. While most people ask, can I afford this? Millionaires ask, does this move me forward? They understand a brutal truth. Every dollar spent today is a worker you fired from your future. So instead of chasing instant pleasure, they invest in skills, assets, and systems that pay them back over time. They delay pleasure not because they hate enjoyment, but because they love freedom more. And here's the irony. The people who delay gratification the longest end up enjoying life the most. Because real wealth isn't about buying things. It's about buying time. Habit 3. Building instead of consuming. The average person consumes all day. Consumes content. Consumes entertainment. Consumes opinions. Consumes distractions. Millionaires create. They build businesses. They build brands. They build skills. They build leverage. They don't just watch videos. They apply. They don't just learn. They execute. Instead of asking, what can I watch next? They ask, what can I create today? Because consumers fund creators. And creators control outcomes. If you only consume, you remain dependent. If you build, you become powerful. Millionaires are obsessed with ownership. Ownership of ideas. Ownership of time. Ownership of income. They know that a single asset built correctly can outperform years of hard labor. While others relax after work, they work on escape plans. While others complain about systems, they learn how to create their own. Building doesn't require perfection. It requires consistency. One step daily compounds into massive results over time. Habit 4. Mastering one skill. Most people are beginners at everything. They quit when it gets hard. They jump when progress slows. They chase novelty instead of mastery. Millionaires do the opposite. They pick one high-value skill and become dangerous at it. Sales, trading, marketing, coding, content creation, leadership. They don't dabble. They dominate because mastery creates leverage, and leverage creates income. They understand that income doesn't follow effort. It follows value. The market doesn't pay you for how hard you work. It pays you for how hard you are to replace. That's why millionaires invest obsessively in skill acquisition. Books, courses, mentors, practice. They turn one skill into income, income into assets, assets into freedom. And once you master one skill, learning the next becomes easier. Confidence compounds. Skill is the foundation of self-made wealth. Habit 5. Environment control. Your environment is shaping you, whether you like it or not. Your friends, your feeds, your conversations, your daily inputs. Millionaires are ruthless about this. They don't leave growth to chance. They engineer environments that force them to win. They distance themselves from negativity. They avoid energy vampires. They reduce exposure to limiting beliefs. They curate what they hear, what they see, what they tolerate. Because discipline is hard, but environment makes discipline automatic. When you're surrounded by growth, improvement becomes normal. When you're surrounded by excuses, stagnation feels justified. Millionaires don't wait for motivation. They design surroundings that eliminate the need for it. They know this. If you want to change your life, change what you allow around you. Ultimately, these 5 habits are not secrets. They're uncomfortable. That's why most people ignore them. But ordinary people who adopt them become extraordinary over time. Not overnight, not instantly, but inevitably. Laser focus, delayed gratification, building instead of consuming, mastering one skill, controlling your environment. You don't need luck. You need discipline, consistency, and belief in long-term results. Start today. Your future self is watching and depending on you. This is Mindset Empire, and this is how ordinary people become millionaires.